everybody? It's Life and Relationship Coach Roland The Real speaking from Saving Relationships. Welcome to my channel and the video. This video is going to be for the ladies and the gentlemen. Probably one of the biggest topics ever in all my videos. And this is about 100% commitment, right? So just like in your wedding vows, through rich or poor, sickness and in health, right? So are you 100% committed to your partner? Because if you don't have that, then how could you ever have a sustaining relationship and longevity? Like some people I've seen, they weren't really 100% committed. They got 1 foot in, 1 foot out, and then they expect a relationship to work. I'm gonna just tell you right now, it does not work that way. Now, in the beginning, you might say, well, I hope it's not too windy for you guys. You're like, I got to find out who they are and see if it works out. But think about that. That's a little contradicting, right? Like, if you're not willing to be committed 100%, well, then how do you expect to do it after you're married? Or even if you don't get married, who cares? Doesn't matter. How do you expect to be with each other in 20 years from now? If that's your mindset, right? Because, that's what unconditional love. So the problem is when people get married, we have divorces because before they got married, they were, how can I say this? It was lust, it was fun, everything was all good, right? No real issues happen. Like after you get married, then, you might have financial trouble. You might start having kids. You can't go out no more. Let's see, what else could happen? Someone can get cancer or a disease, or your mother-in-law has to move in, or just real situations start happening, and then it's like, here's the test, and then people break up because it's like, oh well, I didn't sign up for this, or it's like, yo, you got the wrong mindset. You weren't 100% committed. And to me, I don't think you have to be married to be 100% committed. That's my opinion, right? That's how I feel about it. But so have that conversation with your partner. Like, are you 100% committed? Because at the end of the day, that's what's going to matter. And if you have that conversation, you can see where each other is at, and it's just like any other well-oiled machine, right? Like you keep oiling it so it stays a well-oiled machine and it runs forever. That's how you do your relationship. And one way to do that is with speaking on this 100% commitment situation. You have to do that. And if you're like, oh, we're good, we've been married for 10 years. Well, you know what? I have it anyway, And if you've been with each other for 3 months, have it. Speak on the subject, because tell your partner, this is what's important to me. And if you want to have a good relationship forever, then that should be important for you and both of you, technically. So, at the end of the day, that's what matters. Have the 100% commitment. Like I've seen people have 1 foot in, 1 foot out, and it just never works. They're jumping from relationship to relationship. You don't know what they're looking for. It's like, what are you looking for? Like, there's no one perfect out here, so you're with somebody, they love you, you're with each other, be 100% committed. And it'll just keep getting better. You know what I mean? If you're like, oh, well, everything else bothers me but one thing, so I'm going to go find that perfect person that I'm going to have everything. It's like, yo, you're not realistic, right? But if you're 100% committed, everything else will happen. Work on it with each other. That's why we have relationship coaches like myself. You know what I mean? So that's what you want to do. Have the conversation. Are we 100% committed? I'm 100% committed. Are you 100% committed? Are you going to be with me through richer or poor? You know what I mean? Like that means ups and downs, good or bad, right? That's what that means. So if something happens, you don't bail on your partner. You don't start throwing shade or salt in their relationship. You can't do that. Otherwise, and if you have that mindset, you're going to do that over and over again. That's why we have serial divorces. You know what I mean? It's just like people are just like giving up on relationships. Well, because look at the way you're doing it. I'm going to make a video about a couple other things that are tangible in this video, but like you almost need, my philosophy is you need a license to drive a car. So you need a license to get married. You need to take the course. You need to take my course, for example, that is going to put you in a position to have a relationship forever, right? You ain't going to get in a car without driving it, or I mean, without having a license, or have drove it around, and we're taught some road rules, and you get what I'm saying, right? Like, I mean, does it make any sense? I think life and relationships should be the same exact way. So I'm not going to make this video too long, but have that conversation with your partner. And if you need any coaching calls, please book me at info@savingrelationships.com. Again, that's info@savingrelationships.com. I hope you guys have a great day filled with love, laughter, and happiness. Take care. Bye-bye.